I watched something that I wanted to be wild that was not that wild. I watched another Netflix movie, because Ethan likes diversity in his film watching experience. Just, I don't know. These were the ones that I wanted to talk about the most. I'm sorry. I watched other better movies. Anyway, so I watched Between Two Ferns, the movie. David, are you familiar with Between Two Ferns?
Yeah, no, I am, but I thought that was a mini-series release.
No.
They release it. It's a movie?
It's a movie.
The fuck?
And that's kind of the problem. So the great appeal of Between Two Ferns, it's a low-budget internet talk show that also airs on public access TV, right? And the thing is, the reason it got popular is because its host is kind of crude and uncomfortable. And he's interviewing these top-tier celebrities and influencers and the President of the United States of America. And it's done very off the cuff and abrasive and mean, which is a complete opposite of what we usually get for talk shows. It's not, everybody welcomes so-and-so out onto the stage and, the crowd goes up and it's like, oh, it's wonderful to see you. And instead it's saying, it's Zach Galifianakis saying to Hillary Clinton, what's the best way to reach you? Email? It's...
And then he has the "You Got Mail" button.
Exactly. And, that's incredible. So... They set it up in a movie, and the reason it doesn't quite work, it's set up, he has to do 10 more episodes after one interview went completely awry, and he has to travel the country and get these last interviews. And all the interviews are fantastic. They're the exact same humor that we came to expect, with new people, new material, and those are all really good. He has Brie Larson on, and he says things like, so I've heard that you are very private and hate personal questions. This is a two-parter. Is that true? And when did you get your first period? So it's things like that those are great, but it's everything in the middle that connects from interview to interview that are pretty generic, like, we're a band of misfits and we're on the road, but is this really what we should be doing? We're out of money, but we have each other. And even though it has people I enjoy, it still kind of falls flat, So it has... it's got Lauren Lapkus in it. It's got the guy that did the Zendaya's Michi. It also has the guy that does the 21st Night of September videos. It's got a lot of, really fresh, wonderful talent that has a lot to give, and it just puts it in a kind of a generic road trip thing. But all the interviews are still really good, and that's what sucks, is because there are moments from it that are legitimately really, really funny, and I want to take away. But it's like you make a cake, and you got some great ingredients in it, but you forgot the flour. So it's just kind of a puddle.
So you don't have cake.
You don't have cake. You have wet ingredients.
You have
and the ingredients on the surface,
egg.
You got you got some uncooked. You did put it in the oven,
milk and vanilla extract.
It's great. You have strawberries and there's like a coconut cream in there as well. There's also some raw egg and loose milk.
Dude, I'm just happy I know that this isn't I thought they dropped a mini series on Netflix.
Nope.
Not a movie.
I would have enjoyed if it was just a series of
the interviews.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
That would have been better.
Who knew?
What a potentially scathing, excessively positive, or exceedingly middling review of that movie you just heard. If you want to hear more that could potentially fit into any of those categories, click this box, which has more reviews and clips from the main show. We also got our weekly mini episodes over here in this box.
And make sure to click the circle in the middle to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on another episode in the future.